So this is a really good one. It's like mummy bottle and little baby bottle. Hey everyone, welcome to Hau Chic. So today I am going to show you some skincare products that are both vegan and also very cruelty free. There's a lot of good Korean skincare out there, but it's kind of tricky to know whether they are cruelty free or whether they are actually ethical, good for the planet. This whole industry in terms of mass production of businesses, growing businesses, in a sense is all very unethical. Us as the consumer, we have the power to be able to choose where we put our money, and when we put our money down, we are voting for what we stand for. So in a sense, when it comes to our purchases, we want to do the best we can in terms of our vote and actually buy products that we actually stand for. And when it comes to K-beauty, it makes no difference. So here are some of my favorite brands and some of the favorite products that I've been loving. Some of them are new that I'm trying, so I'll just introduce them, but I won't be able to give a proper in-depth review, but I'll be able to give you a first impressions review. So starting off with a little bit of background info. A lot of brands that are cruelty free, it can be a little bit confusing because of where they draw the line in terms of where animal testing is done. So sometimes brands, they can be a little bit confusing where they would say they are cruelty free except they sell their products in China. So in China they have the law where it is compulsory for cosmetics to be tested on animals before it is sold on their market. However, even though that is the case, it is still possible to buy products from your favorite skincare brands and be cruelty free from China. And there is a loophole within it where as long as you don't have a physical store in China, you are good. As long as the products are sold outside of the country, then they can be imported in and then you can enjoy cruelty-free products. So a lot of these Korean brands and possibly other brands too, they have really utilized this loophole and still be able to be cruelty-free and not to mention vegan too, and be able to produce amazing products that we can continue to love. Starting off with, I think is my absolute favorite skincare line. Aside from the Sana soy line, this has to be my favorite Korean skincare line, and that is from Purito. I have been using the Centella Green Level Buffet Serum, and this I have been loving so much. This is my second bottle, and I also got given this mini bottle, which is super cute. It's like mummy bottle and little baby bottle. This serum is just so lightweight. When it sinks into the skin, it's just so soothing. The Centella is such a traditional ingredient where it's from this plant here. So Centella Asiatica is made up of 3 main saponins, and they are Asiaticoside, Asiatic acid, and Madagascar acid. And these are responsible for the wound healing properties of the Centella, and especially if you do have any acne or any acne scars, it will heal up those acne scars beautifully. So this is something that I really love. It contains 49% Centella Asiatica. This also contains niacinamide, which is really good for brightening the skin but also reducing hyperpigmentation, and it's good for controlling your sebum levels. This is my second bottle, which is a mini, and then I guess this is my third but bigger bottle. So I've constantly been wanting to use this. This is the scented version, so if you are sensitive to fragrance, there is an unscented version. I personally don't mind because I'm okay with fragrance in my skincare and it's just phenomenal. So they have a full set where they have the toner and also a cream. These are miniatures that came in a set, so if you only want to try a little bit, this kit is very easy to get and it's super affordable, and if you do like it, then you can purchase the full big set. As you can see here, I have squeezed the living daylight out of this, and I just wanted to save a little bit left just to show you what the texture's like, what the absorption's like. I've been moving on to other creams because this is the only one that I've tried, and I'm actually thinking of getting the full size version. This one I've been really loving. And then the Centella Green Level Toner. This is super nice when you apply this after your cleanser. When I do apply this on, you just have this big glow onto your face. And sometimes when your face is feeling really tired after a long day, and then you just wash your face and you feel okay, and then you apply this on, as soon as I applied this toner, I felt like my skin just looked revived again. It's so beautiful. It has Centella, which is 10%. So it has panthenol and portulaca oleracea extract, and that is really good for soothing and calming the skin, which is something that I really look for in skincare. This one is actually one of my new favorites, but I can only give you an initial review. So I've only used this for 1 week, and that is my initial thoughts. The last thing from Purito would be the Green Level Cleansing Oil. This is great because it does the job of removing all of your makeup, your sunscreen, and it really deep cleanses your skin without being overly stripping. It contains 6 different natural oils. This is where it was very appealing in my eyes because they don't contain any form of plastic in the form of polyethylene or PEGs, which if they go into the sea, then it's very harmful for the sea world. One of the things that I want to reduce is the level of pollutants that I put into the drain and down into the seawater. And this is something that I've been switching to move away from all of the polyethylene derivatives that are out there in most makeup cleansers. So this one I've been really loving. It does an amazing job and it's super soothing. I know Purito is taking up this whole video pretty much, but their packaging is also very eco-friendly. They use recyclable materials, and this is just really good, and it's easy to recycle, and I like how minimalistic they are. So the next brand I want to talk about is CosRx, and they are cruelty-free and vegan. The main thing that I would say is to steer away from is anything to do with honey or their snail mucin products, because that is not vegan. But these 2 products I've been loving, and this is the Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. This is such a beautiful product. It comes out in a crystal clear gel, and then when you lather this up and then apply this onto your face, it really has this silky smooth texture to it, and it's such a gentle cleanser. It's not stripping at all. I'm left feeling very clean, but also because I have slight combination dry skin, it is not too stripping for those dry areas. I found it to be very soothing for the skin, so I really been loving this. The second product is a night mask, and this is the Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. I've been applying this on top of my moisturizers at night, maybe once or twice a week, and it leaves this nice beautiful film over your face so that it allows everything that you've applied on prior to that, especially your serums or if you use the sheet mask, to really properly sink in. Another good thing about this overnight spa mask is that it really does soothe the skin because of the rice extract, and the next morning when I do use this, I always feel as though my skin is fully hydrated, it's brightened, and it just looks so much fresher and healthier. So this is a really good one. The last brand that I want to talk about is Dear Klairs. They are one of the OG brands that are really good at producing amazing skincare, but they were always cruelty-free and also mostly vegan too. The first one that I want to talk about is the Klairs Midday Blue UV Shield. I've heard a lot of controversy about sunscreens coming from the UV Airy Essence that they have, and more famously heard from the Purito Centella sunscreen. They had a lot of problems in terms of knowing what SPF it truly was. From my knowledge, I think the Blue Midday UV Shield is very good, and it's not affected by this scandal, but don't quote me on that. Even if it was an SPF of 30 instead of 50, you still get some level of protection. So the main type of sunscreen that you should really do is actually just avoid the sun as much as you can. But this one, I really like it. It comes out blue and it absorbs into the skin really easily. It has this nice moisturizing texture to it, but without being too greasy as well. Then we have the Rich Moist Soothing Cream, and this I have been loving. This is actually my second tube. I bought this one previously and then I got sent another one, so I am very grateful for this. I've been loving really rich moisturizers, something that is very soothing for the skin. I have combination skin. I just love that feeling of having your thick moisturizer soothe the skin, and it's very, very melting and luxurious. This gives me all of that, and I've been loving this so much. It's another good thing about this is that it comes in a tube rather than a jar, so it's very, very good for hygienic reasons. And also I think the bottle is very easily recycled. This material is very easy to squeeze out as much of the product as possible, so you're really getting all of the product, and it's quite large at 80 milliliters where most creams are around 50. So this is really good money for your value, and I've been loving this. So those are my favourite skincare products that are vegan and cruelty free. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and this is to celebrate Earth Day with YesStyle, and I hope you enjoyed it today. So if you like these type of videos where I talk about skincare, beauty, fashion, lifestyle, then please do like and subscribe. And if you just want to talk to me, anything beauty, fashion, lifestyle, then please do message me on Instagram at Hau Chic. And most importantly, I give you all of my hugs and my love. Bye!